Copyright disclaimer. Under Title 17 U.S.C. Section 107, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is permitted by copyright statute that might otherwise be infringing. Nonprofit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. Okay, guys. More child endangerment, more child labor, more child abuse, physical abuse, neglect. And this was covered up by Chief Slaughter. And Serge Del Mar has covered some things on Slaughter, who was the chief of, I don't think he's the chief anymore, of the Clearwater Police. And we already know what's up there. So I'm going to go ahead and read it. And you guys, this is what is revealed to us. And of course, they drove past the first hospital to take her to another hospital. Does that sound like Lisa McPherson to you? And watch how they try to right away cover up and negate any kind of liability that Scientology would have. Police. Girls fall, skull fracture at Scientology building was accidental. I wonder if it could be that they were working the living shit out of her and she was exhausted. Could that be it? Or let me see. Maybe she was running from a predator. I mean, there's just so many ways this young lady's head could have been fractured, right? And I personally I would like to see x-rays. Because you can tell us all day long about accidents. I want proof. And this was in 2017. Clearwater. The Clearwater Police Department has closed its investigation, of course, cha-ching, 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 into a 17-year-old girl who fractured her skull at the Church of Scientology's international headquarters, INT base. And we know what a wonderful place that is. Stating the fall was accidental and nothing criminal took place. You see? They didn't even do an investigation. They just knew it all along. Cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. Church video surveillance, and we know we can trust that, right? Given to police and viewed by a Tampa Bay Times reporter, and we know we can trust them, shows the girl walking down a flight of interior stairs October 15th when she stumbled and fell with the back of her head hitting the marble landing. The girl who is from Mexico, of course she's from Mexico, because that's where they traffic the children from. Mexico's one country. The girl who is from Mexico and studying at Scientology's downtown Flag building. She's a child slave. Suffered a bruise to the front of her forehead and a fracture to the back of her skull, according to the police report. I mean, do the police, are they medical techs too? She was walking down the stairs to lunch. Yeah, you guys know they only allow them 30 minutes for lunch? In the fake church that is run as a business and employment center. She was walking down the stairs to lunch, probably running, because she was worried she wouldn't have enough time to eat, with two staff members when she fell. Scientology medical liaison Alan Taft. By the way, their medical liaisons have zero medical qualifications. Just so everyone knows. But the police were just like, oh, yeah, we believe you. Cha-ching, cha-ching. Alan Taft told police the girl was walking around after the fall, which is the worst thing you can do for head injury. They should have had her stay down on the floor and not move. That's one thing I do know. I didn't fall off the freaking bus yesterday. And stated she did not want medical attention. Yeah, because they don't allow them to get medical attention. And they terrify everyone because medical nurses, doctors, they are mandated reporters. But church staff decided to drive her to the hospital. Yeah, because maybe they didn't want her to die from a head injury. That's very serious. Hitting the back of your head on a marble stair. Anybody notice that the parents were never mentioned in this article? So all these police walking around like they don't know anything makes me want to puke. In the real world, the parents would have been notified, right? The driver bypassed Morton Plant Hospital because it wasn't a Scientology doctor they were going to see. That I'm just interjecting that. We all know. So she, in between that time, could have died. Easily. Which is a mile from the Flag building. And drove to Largo Medical Center, 4 miles away. Oh, look at the bullshit excuse they give. Because the wait time is much shorter at Largo. No, they wanted to see a Scientology doctor because a Scientology doctor can help them cover up anything. Or a nurse. The wait time is much shorter. Bullshit excuse. Lie. At Largo Medical than Morton Plant. Taft told police. Taft is not a medical professional. Largo Medical transferred the girl to Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. You know why they did that? Because it was a severe injury. She could have died. And all these cops and all these people playing dumb about everything. Largo Medical transferred the girl to Johns Hopkins All Children's Hospital. You know why? Because she's a child. Child. In St. Petersburg after performing a CT scan. It's because her brain was swelling. The girl's Scientology guardian. Okay, everybody who wants to act fucking dumb. The girl's Scientology guardian, you see? And nobody knows what's going on over there, right? While she is in Clearwater, was with her at the hospital. No names either. It's just such bullshit. The girl's Scientology guardian, while she is in Clearwater, was with her at the hospital until her parents arrived from Mexico on October 16th. Trafficking! Oh, I just want to go off. Trafficking, 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 trafficking. They wouldn't get caught. Why were the parents in Mexico and their child at the Harrison Ford Hotel, I think, sustaining a head injury because you know they like to keep the parents and the children separated, according to the police report. The Child Protection Investigation Division, oh, I can't wait for this shit, of the Pinellas County Sheriff's Office received an anonymous tip on October 16th about the incident. The CPI investigator, which handles the child welfare component, contacted Clearwater Police. And you know what? Clearwater Police are the cleanup crew. In case nobody understood that. On October 19th, to cover the criminal investigation portion, which they clearly didn't do any investigation. Obviously. On Wednesday, Sergeant Spencer Gross, cha-ching, 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 said the agency's child protection investigation is still ongoing but did not provide further detail. Of course he didn't. contact Tracy McManus at tmcmanus@tampabay.com or 727-445-4151. Follow at Tro McManus. I'm sorry I was going off, you guys. I'm so sick of it all. It's disgusting. All these children are being abused and nobody's doing anything. They keep covering it all up. It's enough already. And I'm going to keep reporting as much information as I can find. And eventually, I'll be there too. So you guys have a good night or a good day wherever you are. Peace. Story in the description box.